Hello and welcome to National Focus for Thursday, May 23, 2024. I am Julian Morris. In the headlines, Dominica chairs the 27th CARICOM Council on Foreign Relations. The documentary Phoenix of the Caribbean, Dominica's Journey to Resilience Unveiled has been launched. And State College celebrates the second anniversary of the Confucius classroom. The details of the headline stories and more when we return. Welcome back. Dominica will chair the 27th meeting of the CARICOM Council for Foreign and Community Relations, COFCOR, over the next 2 days. Minister for Foreign Affairs, Dr. the Honorable Vince Henderson, has assumed the chairmanship of COFCOR.
As we gather here today, I am reminded of the profound strength that comes from unity. The action-oriented agenda before us reflects the complex realities of our times. Indeed, our region has had to navigate the evolving global landscape as we address pressing regional issues such as climate change, energy, food and nutrition security. In this regard, our collective voice and shared purpose are crucial as the COFCOR undertakes its work and provides policy guidance in advancing our shared vision and development goals.
The Foreign Affairs Minister emphasized the importance of CARICOM forging new or non-traditional relationships as a priority.
Colleague ministers, our increased engagement with emerging partners, such as those in the Middle East, and of course the presence of our friend from Qatar, is a testament to that, underscores our enduring commitment to maximizing opportunities for the region's benefits. There is indeed great benefit in South-South cooperation. We still consider the Global South as a very important group of countries that we need to continue to engage. The invitation extended to the State of Qatar for engagement with the Council reflects our belief in multilateral cooperation and support of shared priorities.
In keeping with the concept of embracing new opportunities for cooperation, Prime Minister the Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit headed an inaugural CARICOM Saudi Arabia summit in November last year. A CARICOM Canada summit was also held prior to the Saudi Arabia summit.
As foreign ministers, we must promote an environment that enables increased opportunities for collaboration, cooperation, and strategic partnerships. Over the next 2 days, our deliberations will address several critical issues to build a more resilient and thriving community for all. I must say that your presence here in Dominica signifies a strong commitment to strengthening our community ties and collaboration, and I am appreciative of the fact that so many member states are here today. With the exception of Haiti, I think we have a full house.
Over the next 2 days, the Foreign Affairs Ministers will, among other things, give attention to the issue of development cooperation with countries outside CARICOM.
During our meeting, the Council will review important engagements with third states and will be briefed on plans to commemorate the 2024 CARICOM Japan Friendship Year. We will also receive details on the schedule for other technical level engagements due this year with Brazil, Canada, India, and Korea, which will chart our development cooperation with these states. Colleagues, the Council will continue to reflect on the geopolitical concerns directly affecting our sustainable development. We will receive updates on the associate membership applications of several third states in the region and also discuss the implications of enlargement as it relates to observers.
Honorable Henderson says COFCOR will also review upcoming international meetings of significance to our region. This includes the Commonwealth Heads of Government and the Summit of the Future.
Among the breadth of issues demanding our attention is that of support for our sister nation of Haiti, including the good offices function of the Eminent Persons Group. On this, we are reminded of the meaningful progress yielded thus far, and are encouraged to remain steadfast in our principled support. On hemispheric and multilateral matters, we will receive updates from the Caucus of Ambassadors in Washington, D.C., and permanent representatives to the United Nations in New York on pertinent issues before these bodies.
The documentary entitled Phoenix of the Caribbean, Dominica's Journey to Resilience Unveiled has been launched. It's the latest of 3 documentaries. Heads of government departments, including permanent secretaries, along with representatives of development agencies, witnessed today's premiere of the documentary. Minister for Finance, the Honorable Dr. Irving McIntyre, says like most small island states in the Caribbean, Dominica is very vulnerable to external shocks, primarily economic shocks, such as the current global inflation.
But more critically, climatological disasters. Our quest to build Dominica as the first climate-resilient country in the world represents a response to these external shocks. Dominica has, through its own human capacities, created a robust climate resilience management framework to guide its journey to full resilience by 2030. The National Resilience Development Strategy, NRDS, and the Climate Resilience and Recovery Plan, CRRP, provides a roadmap to Dominica and informs similar climate resilience actions in many countries in the Caribbean and a few globally as well.
The Honorable Minister says government created the Climate Resilience Execution Agency of Dominica to provide national management and coordination.
The current tenure has ended, but we have established the Climate Resilience Execution Unit within the Ministry of Finance, Economic Development, Climate Resilience, and Social Security. The establishment of the CREU demonstrates government's commitment and level of seriousness in achieving the vision to be the world's first climate-resilient nation. The progress we have made in this endeavor is remarkable. Within the frame of the CRRP, there are 6 result areas and 20 targets that have guided our recovery efforts. Our strong community result area is driven by our conviction that strong communities are the pillars of a strong, resilient Dominica.
He says to build strong communities, we must prioritize our Community Emergency Readiness Initiative, CERI.
This program allowed us to work with community-based organizations, such as local councils and disaster management committees. Building a robust economy is our second key result area. We have sought to achieve such an outcome through economic diversification and building on the internal structure and dynamics of key sectors such as tourism and agriculture. To this end, the largest capital project in the history of our country, the International Airport, will surely be a game changer, as well as our recently commissioned Tissue Culture Lab for Agriculture, the only one of its kind in the OECS.
The third key result area is well-planned and durable infrastructure.
Is a reflection of the extent of infrastructural loss that we suffered during natural disasters and the urgent need to reduce Dominica's vulnerability in this sphere. The business of building back better continues in infrastructure area with the level of investments increasing. The East Coast Road project will be completed this year, and the Lubia to Grand Bay Road will soon begin. We have done significant improvements to many of our roadways, making them safer, stronger, and more resilient. Enhanced collective consciousness is our 4th key result area in the CRRP. It speaks to a progressive mindset that sees the glass half full and not half empty. It encourages a strong commitment to the development and transformation of our lovely island, and a true demonstration for love of others and respect for the environment.
The next key result area is strengthened institutional systems.
We have sought to ensure that our systems remain relevant and responsive. The ongoing public sector reform program is one good example of our efforts in this direction. We can celebrate the fact that our systems did not collapse during the passage of Tropical Storm Erica and Hurricane Maria, but responded very swiftly to efforts of relief and recovery. We have, over the years, paid attention to the modernization of the relevant legislation and will seek to address procedures and protocols to augment efficiency and effectiveness.
The final key result area is protected and sustainable leverage.
Our final key result area is protected and sustainable leverage natural and outer unique assets. The KRA is very important as we seek to use an endowment-based approach to economic diversification and growth. Government commitment to Dominica being carbon neutral by 2030 is an ambitious goal that we are pursuing through investments in renewable energy with the construction of our geothermal plant beginning this year, preparatory work on green industrialization and low-carbon transport, and continued efforts at our nature-based tourism product.
He says the recently established sperm whale reserve, the first of its kind in the world, is an effort to protect our marine citizens and secure their presence in our waters. He says Dominica's journey to full resilience continues. The Dominica State College is celebrating the second anniversary of the Dominica State College Confucius Classroom. A ceremony attended by President of Dominica, Her Excellency Sylvanie Burton, and the Chinese officials was held to commemorate the occasion on Thursday, May 23, at the campus grounds.
We here at the Dominica State College made the decisive step several years ago to utilize and maximize our friendship with the People's Republic of China to establish a Confucius classroom right here on this campus. Plans began long before the COVID-19 pandemic, but it was only in May of 2022 an official ceremony was held here on campus, marking the official commissioning of the Confucius classroom.
Ms. Christian says the classroom has exposed students and faculty to a new culture and experiences.
In the 2 years of operations here, the Confucius classroom has provided an avenue for our students and the wider Dominican population to learn Mandarin. And I will confess, even I have tried my hand at learning the language. We have also been involved in cultural displays, and we have celebrated various Chinese traditional festivals here at the Confucius classroom. Mandarin learning, although difficult, admittedly, it is undoubtedly a forward-thinking tool to be able to master this language in today's world.
Chinese ambassador to Dominica, His Excellency Chu Miao-ming, says the classroom gives both countries a chance to promote cultural exchange. He committed his tenure as ambassador to the promotion of both cultures and the continuation of the 20-year partnership.
China is willing to expand cultural exchanges with Dominica, and the two sides should jointly build the Confucius classroom. As China's ambassador to the Commonwealth of Dominica, I will take it as my responsibility to promote mutual understanding between two civilizations and in-depth exchanges between the two peoples, and provide necessary assistance to the development of the Confucius classroom to the best of my ability. I believe that cultural exchanges will continue to expand with deepening friendship.
Meanwhile, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training and National Excellence, Honorable Fenella Wenham Shepherd, thanked the People's Republic of China for their continued contribution to the education and development of the country's youth.
I want to say thanks to the People's Republic of China for establishing such a foundation. I want to also say thanks to, of course, the people and the government of Dominica for accepting those sorts of collaborations that will make us more in love with ourselves, first and foremost, and with our men and women. Not just here, but further afield. Again, teaching in love. How do you make your contribution to that? 20 years of bilateral relationships, but 2 years here. And with 2, it means that we are counted, and up we go.
You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
Ride safe, wear a helmet, safer roads in the nature aisle. This message was brought to you by the government of the Commonwealth of Dominica.
Welcome back. As Local Government Month continues, 8 residents have taken an oath to serve the villages of Kulibistri and Monrachet on their village council for the next 3 years. This as the 20th inauguration ceremony of the Kulibistri Monrachet Village Council was held on Wednesday, May 22, at the Kulibistri Primary School. Daran Toulon, Tad Loda, Renos Blas, Simon Roye, Abigail Lovell, James Julian, Shanika Peer, and Leanne Adrian took their oaths with assistance from Justice of the Peace, Mr. Ronald Toulon. Daran Toulon was named the new chairman of the Village Council. He plans to undertake various projects, including the rehabilitation of the village bus stop, the beautification of the beachfront, and as well as prioritizing the youth.
These are just a few plans that I would like to undertake, but it won't be accomplished without the community and without the support of the new council, my councillors. Together, let us embark on this journey to serve, unite, and progress. With your support and collaboration, I am confident that we can forge a brighter future for our community. There is no room for division in community development. When a community grows, everyone in the community benefits. So I would like to thank you once again for the faith in us. Let us move forward hand in hand and make Kulibistri, Lagombe, and Monrachet a better, not only a better, but a safer place for us to strive towards and fulfill with hope and opportunity for everyone in this community.
Outgoing chairman and councillor Ms. Leanne Adrian says there must be a collaborative effort if there is to be community development.
While we have made strides in a few aspects of community life, there is always more which can be accomplished. Our community is rich with potential, and it's only through our collective efforts and support that we can truly unlock its full promise. Further, community support has been and will continue to be crucial as we navigate to the path toward a brighter future for Kulibistri and Monrachet. Congratulations to the newly elected members, nominated members, and the chairman. It is an honor to be part of this new team, and I'm excited about this new possibility that lies ahead. As I transition into a new role within this council, I implore the incoming council to continue the hard work and efforts that have defined our tenure. Our community looks to us for leadership, guidance, and support, and it's our responsibility to rise to the occasion and serve with integrity and diligence.
Meanwhile, Minister for Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development, Honorable Greta Roberts, says the success of a council is dependent on support from the residents.
Whilst it is known that our councils, working along with central government, are the vehicles that can be used to attain the goals of the community, it is also a well-known fact that the success of any task or project undertaken by the council hinges not only on its leadership, but on its ownership by the people of the community. So as we celebrate today and highlight the importance of local government to your well-being, I wish to remind you, the residents of these communities, that community development is your responsibility and that your vision, passion, and involvement are all critical to its growth and development.
Minister for Finance, Honorable Dr. Irving McIntyre, represented Prime Minister Skerrit at the ceremony. He commended the councillors for choosing to serve in the development of their community.
Your election to this body is a testament to the confidence that the people of Kulibistri Monrachet have placed in you. It is a responsibility that I know you will uphold with the utmost dedication and integrity. First and foremost, I extend my congratulations to each and every one of you. Your commitment to serving your community is commendable, and your willingness to step forward and lead is truly inspiring. The people of Kulibistri Monrachet, I am sure, have chosen you wisely, and I have no doubt that you will rise to the occasion.
The Kulibistri Monrachet Village Council was first inaugurated in 1966. Over 800 students will write the Grade 6 National Assessment online today and tomorrow. Principal of the Roseau Primary School, Sarah Abraham, says the usual preparation of the students has been done.
The Grade 6 students have been well prepared, but it was not an easy road. The teachers had to really work with them, and like I always say, common entrance does not begin in Grade 6. It actually begins in Grade K. When you get to Grade 6, that is where you should be putting the icing on the cake. But we say that, and it does not always be true, because the Grade 6 teacher does have to do a lot of work with them. So our Grade 6 teacher, when she first got them, she assessed them so that she could know where each child is.
The principal says this helps the teacher better assess the students' needs in preparing for the exams.
At Roseau Primary, we do blended learning. So that means, although they are face-to-face, they are on the computer every day. So we work in the Google Classroom. They have extra work there to do both at school and at home.
Students are prepared for the exams online as it is not new to them.
For Roseau Primary, like I said, we do blended learning. So our students do exam online from Grade 4. 4, 5, and 6, all their exams are online. So Grade 6 children, they are fairly comfortable with doing the exam online. Today they are doing language, both the multiple choice and the composition. After break, they will be doing social studies. Tomorrow, they are doing mathematics and science.
Roseau Primary is the examination center for the Roseau Valley. 18 students from that catchment area plus 16 from Roseau Primary are writing this year's exams.
Today is the first day of the exam, and I know that parents are anxious. So I just want to say to them to be calm, because they being anxious, they get the children anxious. And then we don't want that. We want the students to be calm. So we want the parents to be calm and to encourage the children, because they have been prepared. And what is on the exam generally is what they were prepared for. So this is what I want for the students across the island and the parents to be calm and approach the exam with a positive mind.
Looking ahead, the principal says Grade 5 students are already being prepared for next year's exams. Coming up next, the Creole News Highlights with Jenno Jacob.
Bienvenue à ce nouvel Creole, nom M. Julian Jacob. 27 meetings Conseil Relation Foreign, COFCO, commencé aujourd'hui en State House là. Officier de pays CARICOM qui attendait. Maintenant, c'est pour 2 jours. Honorable Dr. Vincent Henderson, c'est chairman meeting là. Conseil là qui discutait challenge développement CARICOM. Changement climatique, c'est une réalité. Esprit désastre en temps cyclone. Désastre comme cyclone Maria, qui a mis le développement Dominica et puis d'autres pays en retard. Résilience climatique est important, mais ça a coûté autant d'argent. Maintenant, qu'il y a des stratégies pour adresser les challenges économiques CARICOM. 8 personnes sémantés pour service Conseil 9 village Kulibistri et puis Monrachet pour 3 années. 21e inauguration prend place mercredi 22 mai en Kulibistri. Darren Toulon, Tad Loda, Renos Blanc, Simon Royer, Abigail Lovell, ça c'est James Julian, Chernica Pierre et puis Liane Adrian formé conseil neuf là. Justice of Peace, c'était Mouché Ronald Toulon. Daran Toulon, c'est chairman, et voulait Wendy Mouli, ça s'est bâti bus stop à village là, et liberté en plage là, et puis aussi Wendy jeunes gens. Ministère pour développement, communauté, Honorable Greta Roberts dit, conseil neuf là, pour travailler ensemble. Succès, il dit, en conseil là, c'est dépend à ce support résident. Honorable Dr. Irvin McIntyre, oui, présenté en Premier ministre Dominique Honorable Roger Skerrit, et remercie le conseil neuf là pour décision pour travailler ensemble. Puis qu'il y a 8 étudiants qui ont écrit Grade 6 National Assessment, un examen national Grade 6. Ils ont fait ça à Souling, et puis en Internet, mettre l'école Primary Ozo, Sarah Abraham dit, ils ont déjà fait toute préparation. Étudiants qui font examen en différents sujets comme science et puis mathématiques. L'école Primary Ozo, c'est centre pour examen en Roseau Valley. 18 étudiants de Roseau Valley. Roseau Valley, c'est village comme Trafalgar, Loda, Mount Prosper et puis Wharton Waven. Et puis 16 de l'école Primary Roseau qui écrit l'examen là, semaine là. Ça, c'est tout à ce niveau en créole. Non, monsieur John Jacob. Au revoir.
And that's all for this edition of National Focus. Be sure to follow GIS Dominica on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. You can also drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm. From all of us here on the GIS News Production team, I am Julian Morris. Thank you for watching.